Our early evening film tomorrow is Five Fingers, starring James Mason and Daniel Dario. It's a suspense spy thriller set in Turkey during the war and based on fact. That's tomorrow at 6 on 2.
Only me?
Not only him, but every Tom, Dick and Harry Enfield. New this week to BBC2. Harry Enfield's television programme tonight at 9 o'clock on 2. Here on 2 now, claymation master Will Vinton portrays the destruction of the environment in Animation Now. 40 Minutes tonight follows Eileen, a 63-year-old widow caring for 6 octogenarian relatives.
You've been poorly?
I have.
What
Pain in
sort
my
of...
stomach, pain in my back, and then it went up between my shoulders.
Oh, dear.
I'm pretty well tied to the toilet.
Oh,
My
dear.
highest achievement is 17 times in one day.
Have you pinched my wool?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Look in there.
She would have made a very good mother, but all she's doing is mothering old people.
A lifetime of caring. 40 Minutes tonight at 9:30 on 2.
This is BBC2 for the Midlands. Now, this week's edition of the Midlands Report.
The local government minister, Michael Portillo. Is he right? Will more defaulters pay without protest? Are you paying or facing court, and maybe the bailiffs? And how do you feel about defaulters causing higher poll taxes for everyone next year? The poll tax is the subject of the phone-in on the John Tainton Show on BBC Local Radio in the Midlands. The lines are open now, 021 432 2000. The phone-in starts at 9:30. We're back next week at the same time. Until then, good night.
How safe is air travel? Following the Kegworth air disaster last year, a research team from Nottingham University Medical School investigated. John MacLeod reveals their findings and the new safety measures that could save lives. That's in the Midlands Report next Thursday night at 7:30 on BBC2.
Starting tomorrow, a new series of the Travel Show Guides.
During the next few weeks, we'll be featuring 6 holiday areas, ranging from Southern California to Malta. In each programme, we'll be looking at the resorts in detail and including the bad points as well as the good ones. In this first guide, we're looking at the Greek islands and the concept of island hopping.
All the facts and figures in the Travel Show Guides, tomorrow at 8:30 on 2.
Over on BBC One now, Bob Symes does a disappearing trick that takes the pain out of papering, and how a new dam will leave 2 nations with nothing to drink in tomorrow's world. Here on 2 in half an hour, there are some classic cars under review and some new models to test in top gear. And that's after Crichton learns a lesson about life, or the lack of it, on board that comedy craft Red Dwarf 3.
Number 1.
It's happening, number 1 magazine. Get on Down Under with Craig and an exclusive with Kim, her return to the charts. Check out song words and posters, including Madonna, Grange Hill and Matt from Neighbours. Going live, you could be there with Philip and Co. Or get on TV with Dan's Energy. Get serious with Jason and look to the future with Blue Pearl. Check out Todd from EastEnders and the Top of the Pops chart. Be a journalist for the day. You could interview a star, plus loads of free stuff and wicked fashion. The BBC's number 1 magazine. Hit me. Yeah.
Only me?
Not only him, but every Tom, Dick and Harry Enfield, new this week to BBC2. Harry Enfield's television programme in half an hour. Well, normally one shouldn't laugh at a lady's advancing years, but BBC One has a good chuckle at Sharon's 30th in Birds of a Feather. Now, here on BBC Two, William Woolard takes some classic cars and modern motors and motorcycles through their paces in top gear. 40 Minutes tonight follows Eileen, a 63-year-old widow caring for 6 octogenarian relatives.
You've been poorly?
I have
What
pain in
sort?
my stomach, pain in my back, and then it went up between my shoulders.
Oh dear.
I'm pretty well tied to the toilet.
Oh,
My
dear.
highest achievement is 17 times in one day.
Have you pinched my wool?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Look in there.
She would have made a very good mother, but all she's doing is mothering old people.
A lifetime of caring. 40 minutes in half an hour.
The New Look Radio Times has got more fascinating features than Baldrick's got spots.
Radio Times, it'll make your mouth water.
In the New Look Radio Times, I return as the dastardly Sheriff of Nottingham.
Join me for lunch in the Radio Times and discover the recipe for a Merry Christmas.
Radio Times now has its features in appetising new sections. Take a whiff of Baldrick in the comedy section as Blackadder goes forth again. And remember Miranda as Queenie? Now she stars in a brand new political thriller. Radio Times, a cunning way to put yourself in the picture.
Over on BBC One now, the 9 o'clock news with Martin Lewis. We've got the really serious business here on too. It's a new series with a cast of many different characters, especially created for Harry Enfield's television programme.